So are you thinking about taking out a home equity line of credit, maybe to fix up the house or travel the world?
Before you come to see us in Paris, check out the pros and cons.
Hello everybody, my name is Barry Horvath and this is Moving Forward TV in Paris with your local market update.
Hello everyone, and I am DeLynn Gaston. Thanks so much for joining us today. So on today's show we are going to be talking about...
The Eiffel Tower.
No, we're not. I'd love to go one day.
It's so rich in history.
I know, I would love to go one day.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is my first time here. Can you tell we rehearse?
Yeah. Caught you off guard with that, didn't I? Anyway, go ahead. So go ahead.
Okay,
you were talking about what was really important.
What we're talking about. Home improvements, home equity loans. A lot of people take out home equity loans to do home improvements.
Or go on a vacation.
Or to do consolidation, pay off their credit card debts, car loans, things like that. Lower their overall payments. There's definitely some great pros and cons to taking out a home equity loan. So that's kind of some of the stuff that we wanted to go over with you, just so that you're aware.
The first pro to me.
What?
You can afford to go to the Eiffel Tower.
Vacation. Yeah.
And you know what? Because of this
when I retire, I want to be a travel agent.
You said that to me yesterday. It's like the third time you said that.
I know. I'm thinking about it lately.
All right. So with home values on the rise, and people are now in an equity position,
right? Which we hadn't been in a lot of years.
In a long time, many people are considering tapping into that equity and maybe utilizing it for vacation or home improvements. We got so much to cover today.
I know.
And the home improvement part is really interesting to show what you should and shouldn't do. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But let's talk about, first of all, how do you get the money? You want to tap into the equity. What are you considering doing?
Well, and there's two ways to tap into that equity. You can either do a home equity loan, home equity line of credit, something like that, or you can do what's called a cash out refinance. So redo your first mortgage and pull some additional cash out.
Yes.
But we're going to focus on the home equity loan this
because
morning.
A lot of things have come up and some new tax laws are in place that we're going to talk about later too. So there's really some pros and cons. So I want to be up front with everybody.
Yep.
The easiest way to tap into your equity right now, sell your house. Because you know what?
Then what are you going to buy? There's not a lot on the market.
No, I know.
But yes, I shouldn't say that because if you are considering selling it, it's a great market to sell in right now, and we need the inventory.
Yeah, listings are going so quick right now.
Yes.
It's insane. But
Very fast.
We haven't had. We have the lowest inventory in years and years and years, even with all the new construction. So, all right, you want to tap into your equity. You want to go to Paris. You want to join us at the Eiffel Tower. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons of
a home equity line of credit.
Equity line.
And the first thing I do want to tell people about a home equity line of credit, it's HELOC, H-E-L-O-C is the acronym for it. So on your home equity line of credit, it is a second mortgage. It is attached to the property. It is a lien on the property, and it is a second mortgage. A lot of people say, oh, no, I don't have a second mortgage. I have a HELOC, but I don't have a second mortgage.
Assuming they have a first mortgage, because you can do a home equity line of credit if you owned your house free and clear. And some people take a home equity line just simply to buy another property.
Right.
To use that for down payments.
Which is also a great idea.
All right, so what are some of the pros of doing a home equity line in your professional wisdom opinion, DeLynn?
And I've done I've referred people for lots of home equity loans.
We used to do them. We're not doing them right now.
Yes, we're not doing them, but most of the banks are the ones who do them, and I have a lot of banker friends, we both do, who we can refer you to if you're considering that. But some of the pros of them, obviously, you can take money out for whatever you want. When you take a home equity line of credit, what they do is they give you a checkbook, basically. and you just
Seen
you
even a credit card now too, like
exactly,
a debit card.
or a debit card,
Yeah.
right? And you only get charged for the amount you use. So if you have like a credit line, a home equity line of credit for say $50,000, you don't have to start paying on that $50,000 until you use any of it. So if you needed let's say for home improvements, you needed a new roof, so $7,000, $8,000, you write that check
That's
for
a cheap roof.
$8,000. Okay, $10,000. You write that check for $10,000, so you're only paying on what you use. You're not paying on the whole thing. So that's good. It's flexible that way.
That's definitely a flexible thing about it.
And that's a pro.
All right, so here's another pro about it too, is that most of them have they run specials different times, so have either low or no closing costs.
Yes,
so
they do.
it's minimal, where if you did a cash out refinance, it's going to be a much costlier transaction for you.
Because of escrows and things like that.
And you need to read the terms of the home equity line you're getting to, because some of them won't give you that closing cost credit unless you take a draw right away.
Right.
Because they want to make money on the interest.
Write that first check.
Yeah,
That's what
so
take a draw.
that's definitely a big pro.
The other thing is, a lot of times it's interest only. The monthly payments, they'll do them at an interest only for, a period of time or so, which is great. It keeps your monthly payments low while you're in the middle of doing whatever you're doing, your consolidation or whatever else.
That's some great pros. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of the cons now of doing one. This, what, I have to tell you, to me, the con in being in the financial business for all these years scares me, because a lot of people, you need to read the terms of the contract. So to me, right now we are in a rising
Rate,
environment. And a lot of these equity lines
Everybody
can go,
understands
they get a teaser rate of 2.99.
Right.
But they could actually go up to 18%.
Right.
So, and I'm not saying rates are going to go up to 18, but they are tied to prime rate.
Right.
And prime.
And that's important to look at in your paperwork.
Prime is not like your typical, mortgage index. Prime is prime. Prime can move like that. They can change it twice in a week. Prime.
Right.
It's scary.
Changes constantly.
Every time the Fed meets, it's about prime rate.
Right, and that's what your rate is tied to. So your rate could go up. So although you're paying interest only, rates could go up, and there goes your payment.
Yes.
The other con that we really don't like about home equity loans is you'll never pay the darn thing off. If you just keep on paying interest only, this 50 grand or whatever is going to be sitting there.
And then all of a sudden, bam.
You're never paying down on your principal.
In 5 years or 10 years or 15 years, whatever the terms say, all of a sudden it comes due, and now you're forced to refinance. So that can be
and that's called a balloon payment.
Yep.
All of a sudden, boom.
Yep.
Or they'll convert it to a fixed rate, and usually at that point it's higher.
Yeah, so it's like a 5-year payoff.
So they're a
or
little
maybe
dangerous
10-year payoff.
too.
Yeah, so you got to be careful. The other, what's another con that we have on these? Of course, the new tax laws,
deduction.
and we're going to talk about that later.
That's
but
kind of a
before
whole thing.
yeah, that's a whole thing. But before we talk about that, we're going to get into what home improvement projects you should and shouldn't do, and get the most return on your money right after this.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
We're back from the fabulous Paris.
And there goes our tour bus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They're leaving us.
They're leaving us. They're pulling away.
We might need to pull a second home equity line to get back home.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, we'll be back next week somewhere.
Where's the Griswolds?
Anyway,
Oh,
if,
there they go.
if you did pull a home equity line out and you decided to travel, we're going to talk and spend your money that way. That's fine. But we're going to talk about what home improvement projects you can and can't do, or you can do whatever you want.
Because
But
we
which
are
ones
kind
you're
of all
gonna-
about the home.
Yeah, if you want to remodel a house, we want to tell you which ones are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck.
Right.
On return. And people think, oh, I put this in. I put azaleas in the front yard, so my house
Right.
is worth a lot more money.
I know.
Or you put a pool in. What are the pros and cons? You're not going to get all your money back when you do a home improvement.
It is definitely not a dollar for dollar thing. Home improvements, some people are tinkerers and they love doing house projects, so they'll buy something that needs some improvements and things like that. So it's a labor of love for them, but it also can be a huge boost for your value of your property. And of course, that's what we all want. Now, one of the things that I was very surprised by our lists here.
Yeah. So you want to start with number 5?
And these are
On the
national, these are national we're going to do a David Letterman thing and we'll go backwards. So on a national level, these are things, because I was surprised what's not here. Should I even say it?
If you want.
A pool. For me, there's the Arc de Triomphe. Oh, a pool. I would have thought that would have been like on the list for major kudos and goodies, but it's not.
I think
but
that
we're Florida. Maybe for Florida it's different.
If you're going to tap it in the equity of your home and do improvements, do it for your own pleasure.
Right.
You want to live in the home. You want to enjoy your home. It's not necessarily a great investment. Are you going to get some money back? Absolutely. Is it going to make your house more appealing? But I think it's really important to consider it's really for you and what you enjoy, because this is life, right?
Even though the number one reason, which we'll get to shortly, is not really fun or sexy.
I know, I know. So let's talk about the top 5 for the most return on your investment. So
and we'll do a David Letterman backward thing.
Okay, that's fine. So number 5 on our list, getting you back 90% of your money, 90.1 to be exact, is an upscale garage door.
Who would have thunk?
No, I didn't think it. So when I say upscale, those ones that look like barn doors.
Yes.
The real fancy ones, the colonial
They're
looking
expensive,
ones.
the average cost of that, and again, these are national or whatever, so the average cost of that is like $3,000.
Yeah, that's an expensive door.
That's an expensive door.
Yeah, I put plywood up myself. But the HOA doesn't like it, but it's all good.
But yeah, so that one, and it's going to get you about a 90% return. Again, remember, nothing except number 1 is a dollar for dollar.
I know.
Which I was really surprised at, is a dollar for dollar
right.
get back. The rest of them
What's
are
number
take a
4?
Hit. Number 4 is an entry door. And it says steel in parentheses, an entry door, front door. So, and that is nice.
91%
kind of
back
sexy
on your
looking or
dollar,
snazzy looking.
with an average national cost of like $1,300.
91% of your value
so
back,
you're
yeah.
Gonna,
And the
you're
average
get back
cost
$1,200.
of a nice door, about $1,300, they
Yeah.
say. And you're going to get about $1,200 of that back.
I wonder if that comes with a doorman for that price.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. All right, what's third?
Number 3,
Good old-fashioned regular garage door.
a regular garage door.
So
not
you actually,
the fancy smancy
so you're
one.
actually going to get more money back, percentage-wise, mind you.
Right.
And it's going to cost you less
Than
to
paying
do,
for that upscale one.
Then get rid of that old rusty steel door that isn't doing
And I think a lot of this has to do with curb appeal too, And I think when somebody is coming to buy your house, and of course these are kind of like really good investments for sellers or people who just bought them, and you're going to be buying in the future, so you want to get the most value. The thing is that curb appeal helps to sell a house faster,
Sure,
and
it
these
does.
are the things that can make it sell not only faster but for more money as well.
Next thing on our list, number 2.
I like this one.
I do too.
This is my favorite.
It is. It looks
I
good.
really
And
wanna
since
do
there's
this.
stone right here sitting with us, so this is the veneer stone, or a lot of people call stack stone now. There's that.
Put an Arc de Triomphe in your front yard. You said we're sitting with stone. Yes, the stack stone. I love that look.
It is a cool look.
It's a lot in your neighborhood.
But you can
it's
get
beautiful.
You can get 92.9% of your money
Look
back
at
by
that.
going to that.
So it's not cheap to do. It's like a $7,500. It doesn't say for how much though, huh? Is it like the veneer for the whole front yard?
It's
Is it
an
just
average.
for like maybe?
This is based on 30 homes that were done by Home Remodel.
Yeah, all over the place
Yeah.
too.
So number 1,
So wait a minute, it costs $7,500, and you're going to get about $6,900
I
back.
told them 92.9%. I'm ready to go to number 1. You're not even there
He does
yet.
percentages. Okay, number 1, and the number 1.
We don't know number one. We'll get back to you next week. Just kidding.
Attic insulation.
I know. So while you're not going to get any pleasure from it all, unless you decide to roll in the attic and get the fiberglass all over you, there's no pleasure in this. It's not
look
even
at
fun.
the return.
So you're going to go refinance your house so that you can put attic insulation in. You know what, though? It's a great return on your investment. Not only are you going to save on your electric bill, but you're going to get 116.9% of your money back.
And it's probably the cheapest home improvement out of all of them that you can do. It's only about $1,200 to re-insulate your home.
Yeah, so call your
and you're
insulation.
going to get $1,400 back on it.
All right.
That's good to know, though.
It is good to know. All right, let's
So
talk.
what are the worst ones?
The worst
we shouldn't
ones
say
are
the worst. It's just that the ones that are going to get you the least
money back.
Least money back. These
So
are not
I'm
the best
actually
ones to do.
surprised at this one. Because
Are we going 5 to 1 again?
absolutely, because
Absolutely.
we do
We're
everything in
backward.
life backwards. How we
Us.
roll.
That's how we roll.
Number 5 is a deck edition.
I know, I like that too. See, I like that.
All the fun stuff doesn't.
stuff.
All the fun stuff is typically not a good investment.
I know.
Like traveling to Paris, I'm going to promise you, you're
Yeah,
going to
that's
get.
not even in
you're
the
gonna
top
get-
5.
No, you're going to get 0% back.
Yeah.
So on $37,000, $37,900, you're going to get
That's the
$21,800
cost.
back, 57% of your money. Number 4.
Bathroom remodel. Everybody loves it. Oh, they say kitchens and bathrooms. Guess what? Not really. So
No.
it's going to cost you about $57,000.
For an upscale one.
Upscale.
Yeah,
upscale.
that- it's
the fancy
important we
schmancy one.
mention.
You know, with the whole, garden
So
tub and everything.
$57,000, you're going to get $32,998 back. It's not a lot. It's
Half.
It's good.
Half.
And then if you're going to
A master bedroom suite. Everybody
Upscale.
likes to do a really
Upscale.
nice upscale suite. It's going to cost you about $250,000.
and you're only going to get back $140.
Again, like half is about it.
And then
A regular bathroom.
if you're going to add a bathroom, no, this is
Oh,
a
this
bathroom.
is the upscale one. Sorry.
No, and this is an addition.
Another.
An
Oh,
addition.
So we're even adding square feet.
Square feet.
Square feetage. We're even adding square footage. And that's normally, an increase in value, but we were surprised with not as much as you think.
$79,000, you're going to get $45,000 back. But guess
Again,
what?
half.
The number one is going to be told to you right after this. We're going to break. Ha ha.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Hi, my name is Joe Stalteri. I'm one of the owners of Complete Care Systems. At Complete Care Systems, we do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout sealing, wood floor and laminate floor deep cleaning, as well as stripping and waxing of linoleum and vinyl floors, and a whole lot more. We also run daily deals and special, which you can find at CompleteCareSystems.com, or simply call Trisha up at 727-364-5158, and she'll answer all your questions and give you over the phone free estimates. Or she'll send me out to your home or office to give you an on-site free estimate. At Complete Care Systems, we don't cut corners.
So welcome back to Paris.
To the Louvre. Look at us. We're getting
I
like
know.
cultured now.
Yeah, we are. We've been all over the world. We're spending that home equity line. We got extra, appreciation in the market.
We're
Boom,
just
we tapped
spending,
right in.
spending,
Yep, that's
spending.
it. All right, so we won't keep you in suspense any longer. The number one least return on your investment for a home remodel is a bathroom addition.
Bathroom edition. And mind you, I know like all of these 5
said that so-
practically.
you said that
I know,
so
'cause they were all like,
anticlimactic.
they're all
That's it?
bathrooms. They're all
That's it?
bathrooms. They didn't know that, but they were all bathrooms. And they're like a smidgen off, quite frankly. So people always think, oh, bedrooms, bathrooms, that's the thing, remodel, upscale. I guess not.
So $42,000 invested will only get you 23 back.
Yeah, they were all, look at them, they're all about half.
Yeah, not
About
good.
half of the return
good.
on your investment.
All right.
So I know you don't want to invest in the stock market and only get about half of your return on investment. So that's just, don't spend
consider-
time in the bathroom.
You know, and then, so back to the home equity line. We're talking about different ways
Right.
we can use it. Come on vacation with us, improve
Right.
your home. New tax laws are in place too. We want to cover that real quick.
Because we've been getting questions on.
We have. So remember, we are not tax advisors, so you should consult your tax professional. We're just giving you information that we
Him and
know,
his
that we find.
disclaimers.
Hey,
Good for you,
it's a
I know.
disclaimer.
So there's been a lot of talk about the tax changes and can we deduct our mortgage interest? Can we not deduct our mortgage interest? What's going on?
Right. So
We
here-
don't know. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
no, just kidding.
We do know.
So if you pulled out a home equity line before December 2017, under the old provisions, you could go up to $1 million combined for deductions.
$1 million.
Yeah. So for many
have to
people,
go like this when you
$1
say
million.
that.
Now for the next 8 years, it's capped at $750.
Okay.
So it doesn't affect most people.
Right.
But I think where the biggest impact is.
$750,000, that is.
Yes, not $750. And that's not tax dollars. That's the amount of money you pulled out.
Right.
So, but I think where the biggest impact is really on your second homes or maybe even
Right.
investment properties. So,
And what they're saying about that is the second homes, they're definitely starting to lower what you can write off on your taxes on that. Not that you can't, but the taxes have been reduced. The deduction that you're allowed has been reduced tremendously. They're calling it acquisition, whether it's acquisition, debt, or if you used it, for example, we're talking about, on a home equity line of credit, are you going to consolidate your credit cards and things like that? Or are you going to go on vacation? Or are you going to use it for home improvements? The money that you use for home improvements, because it's part of, they call that falls under acquisition because you're putting it back into the home. So you were allowed to deduct that. However, if you used it for a trip to Paris, not tax deductible.
so what are you telling me? This
The
isn't
interest-
this isn't a business trip. We're here working our show. This is a business trip. It's 100% deductible. Final answer.
That's different. But
Final-
on your home equity line of credit, you could not deduct the interest that you paid on this portion of your home equity.
Yeah. So
So you have to keep track of that stuff. If you're using your home equity loan for, all kinds of different things, some for consolidation, some for vacation, some for improving the house,
and we're capped now.
and
at,
your accountant will ask that.
Yes, he will. And you are capped now on second homes of $10,000. So it's important.
Is that what it was? I know it was reduced hugely. I couldn't remember the number.
$10,000.
Thank
So you may not be able to deduct anymore. So keep that in mind. Consult your tax advisor. Just because we're in such a
Right.
a raise in, I know investment properties are going up too, just like
Right.
primary residence.
Right.
So people think, oh, I'll tap into that. So you may, weigh out the whole picture. I personally would consider a complete refi over a home equity line for long term. For short term, home equity line could be a great Band-Aid.
Right.
And that's really what they're intended for. Short term.
Short term, that's it.
And-
you want to do some home improvements because you're getting ready to sell your home. That's perfect. That's
Yep.
fine. But if it is for long term and you're going to remodel the house or do whatever you're going to do, put attic insulation in, whatever you're going to do, and you're going to stay there for a long time, do it as a cash out refinance because this way here you can deduct all of that interest.
And you can lock into a
and you're locking
30-year
into-
fixed rate.
Right.
I'll share a little story with you. When the market collapsed, I had clients that were buying home equity. They were taking out home equity lines because they're like, oh, I don't have to pay all the closing costs, et cetera. Well,
Right.
they bought houses. They used that money. They used the equity line to remodel them. Well, the market tanked.
Right.
As we know. We
So
never
they
know.
lost all that money.
Not just that, but they couldn't sell the house. So now the equity line was sitting there. They thought they were going to flip the house.
Yep.
It didn't happen. So now they're stuck with this huge equity line that we're in a rising rate environment.
Right.
The rates were going up. So, it can put people, you got to know what you're doing. Have, you gotta, don't use your house as a piggy bank. That's all I
Right.
can say about all
Right.
that. So,
And on a home equity line of credit, short term, just keep it in your mind. As long as it's going to be for a short term, that's fine. But if it's going to be for a long term, like you're consolidating credit cards and everything, and that's fine too. But that you're going to want to do a refinance,
weigh
cash
it out.
refinance,
Talk
weigh
to
it
your
out.
tax professional
And a mortgage officer,
and
please.
your financial advisor. Talk to all those
Right.
people,
Right.
So that's all good stuff. A lot of stuff.
I know. Are we done already?
Yeah, we're done. We're going home.
But we didn't say that.
Listen,
They didn't come out and tell us we had like so many minutes
Doesn't
left.
matter. We're going into the final segment of our show, our upcoming events, because it's
Wow.
about that time.
Okay.
All right. So right now, today only on our upcoming schedule, we're going to Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it. You should have signed up last week. We were looking to bring people. If you missed out and didn't go to our website and sign up, shame on you.
Did we not mention that on the last show?
No.
Because we're always mentioning things to do and places to go and what we're doing.
All right, upcoming events, though, for West Pasco Business Association. What's going on in the community?
I think the bus trip at this point is sold out.
And it's over. No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's coming up this Friday.
For the Lightning, yes, it
The
is.
Lightning game.
Yep. There might be one ticket left.
Maybe.
Yeah, if I don't
maybe.
go.
So call Barry.
Don't call
Maria.
Go to
Find out if
go
you
to
can-
WPBA.biz,
Yeah.
and we do have the upcoming
But call
things.
Maria because I think she's got it down from the website because there are so few.
9340940.
There you go. Say that again.
727-934-0940.
Ta-da.
She might even answer. She's going to hate that I gave out the phone number. Go to the
That's all right.
website, WPBA.biz or WPBA.rocks. June 8th, we have an upcoming dodgeball tournament. That's going to be fun. More details to come. I think you can go online now and sign up your team. It's like $10 a person. Go. It's going to be fun.
Yay. So that's
That'll be at All Sports Arena in Port Richey.
cool. That's WPBA stuff. On the other hand, West Pasco Chamber of Commerce honorary governor. I know
Yep.
I mention it every single week, but that's okay. My husband and producer, John Gaston, is running for honorary governor. We have some fun events coming up that we would love you guys to be a part of if you'd
Vote
like.
for John. Give him a buck.
Right, it's $1 a vote. Vote as often as you want. Give
And
us
it-
20
and it all
bucks,
goes to
something like
charity.
that. It all
Pepin-
goes to charity.
And he's Pepin Academy.
John's
right?
charity of choice is Pepin Academies.
Guess what?
I
Share
didn't
us,
say our events.
like us. We got to close the show, DeLynn. We got to go. We got to
We
tour.
have cool events. Call me.
Show's over. That's it. We're out of time.
All right, our tour bus is back apparently.
gotta go.
Okay, gotta go.
Share us, like us, get us out. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, all those things. What else are we on?
Everything under the sun. We
Yes.
appreciate you guys watching and sharing us. Thanks so much. We are today and every day.
From Paris, moving forward.
We'll see you next week. We'll be back. Bye-bye.